Right then guys, hello, Easter special, and I've got some presents for myself. Yeah, actually no. This is quite amusing. I've got to share you this before I get on with the video, is the spelling mistake on the Chinese product. Now I have on my other channel reviewed one of their endoscopes, and this is the small one which I'm now working out, and I like to spend a bit of time with the instrument to make sure it's okay before I actually tell people that it is okay. Yeah. Now I have had a YouTube channel since 2007, and the reason I did that was to educate, first of all, because I found there was a real need in forums, in Land Rover forums, to put over the correct information. Okay, there's a lot of misinformation. Guys have strange ideas and they share it innocently with other people, and what happens is they don't get things right. Okay, so I started the YouTube channel so it was there that the posts that I was making from forums were not disappearing. Okay, it sort of blossomed from there, and I got interested in media as well, and I did a college study on media as well. But the important thing was to give out the information first, and I had thought that making a DVD, and that's when DVDs were still popular at the time, and then selling that to supplement an income, and that didn't really work out. The financial side never worked out. Now, there is a myth of, oh, you've got a YouTube channel and you've got a few subscribers, God, you must be making lots of money. Actually, no, not at all. In fact, it's the reverse. Out of all the income that you get, they take 45%, and then you get taxed as well. So unless you are very, very popular and very charismatic, and you are doing something that trends, for instance, it's quite difficult to make money. No, people do. People do. There's no doubt about it. But there is always the risk of being cancelled, your channel removed for saying the wrong thing. Okay, or like now YouTube is diminishing a little bit. The income isn't as much for any of the YouTubers, and this is economics at the end of the day. So yeah, it's for pleasure, and I think you should always do that because you enjoy sharing and you want to inform people. This is what I like when I watch people. Some people set it up and they do some great things, and the benefit comes as if you give a lot of value to people. Okay, now this channel is quite young. I've started this with an obtuse title, which was Vehicle Maintenance Prepper. Preppers in the UK, not so good, because they're usually the runaway in the woods guys, you know, like Funky Prepper. Or you have other ones that have, I would say, slightly nefarious agendas where they want to scare you to sell products. Whereas in the States and Canada, yeah, that's a lot bigger. There's a big movement there. Most preppers are quite popular. I watch the popular ones because of the quality of the videos. Sometimes the information might be a bit on shaky ground for how I value it, but for other people it might be useful. So you take what you need out of YouTube, don't you, and give back if you feel you want to. So how it works out with me, with a channel with 50-odd thousand subscribers, is I am noticeable. I get sent stuff like this is a diagnostic equipment which is on my other channel. I will do some stuff on here now. It's a simple one, about £200 worth of value. Okay, and I've had to develop the relationship with the company first for them to start to trust me to do this, and I only get 2,000 to 3,000 views on this, but the people who are watching it are interested in it, and this is what it's all about. Mechanics for me used to be a hobby as well as a profession, because what I do is quite limited, so I'm always wanting to learn. Yeah, and yeah, to get freebies, if you like, they're not free. Things like this is, where's that one? Yeah, that one there, a battery tester which is professional, 1224 volt, does gel batteries and all that sort of thing, and a printout. I will be doing a video on my channel soon, along with this endoscope as well, and I've got a load more goodies that I've been sent. I've actually got 2 months worth of work to do, including a security system, crimpers, pliers, stuff like that. Yeah, and a nice camera as well. Yeah, this I have to put the videos out, which I will do in time. The thing is, I get to keep the stuff, okay? But how it works out for price to labour time plus equipment costs is never viable. I would say that if I was charging this as a business, it would be a loss because I don't charge cash. Yeah, but I do get the goodies, and that is at the end of the day for what I'm interested in, which also helps my professional working life because that's less tools I have to buy for myself to do my job, okay? So it's a win-win situation. I'll do it for pleasure, I get the extra bits, plus the companies get their heads up for people, and this is if I decide the equipment's good, okay? So you become visible on YouTube when you get to a certain amount of subscribers, okay, and you do that through experience and having things like a GoPro camera with good audio on it, so they hear you clearly, for instance, and not filming towards the sun because that causes bad light. Yeah, I mean, like I'm sitting here talking to you, the sunlight is shining on me like they're doing a studio. They'd shine the lights on you to get the light right, okay? When you get expert with cameras, and it's easy to study, it's all there on YouTube if you're interested, you can do some really good things. The better the quality, the more viewership you'll get, and you have to go through a learning curve to get there. It's not easy. When you hit about, I think it was about 45,000 to 50,000 subscribers, I started getting visible to those people who want to promote stuff. So they will look up, for instance, tools. Oh yeah, we've got this and this. Oh, this is Trailer Fitters Toolbox in the UK, right? Okay, we have a UK market, that looks good. They'll send me an email, and then I have to assess whether I want to promote their products or not, or try their products out. And it's about trying them out, and I do this in a professional environment first to see if they're any good. If I like them, if I think they're going to stay in my toolbox, and I'll say, yeah, these are good, look at this, guys, this is brilliant. And it's about honesty as well, okay? So if you have a hobby or you have a profession you want to share and maybe capitalize on it, like I'm doing now, which supplements your income, at the end of the day, it brings you more in and you don't have to shell out the cash that you've earned, okay? The problem is really, and I'm going to talk about these two problems now, is the cost of equipment and your hourly rate, or the time that you charge, because time's quite valuable, isn't it? Doesn't always, the items you get doesn't always weigh out properly, okay? So if you had a £100 item or £115 and you spent 20 hours making a video, then you are doing it for £5 an hour only for the labour costs. That doesn't take into consideration the equipment depreciation and the electricity you use and the internet costs and all that sort of thing. So you have to sort of balance that out to think if it's worth it or not. And I get approached by a lot of companies, mainly Chinese and a lot of Amazon sellers, that want to have their products promoted or to get some space on the internet. Okay, some will scatter. They'll find loads of small guys like myself and then see which ones work quite well. Okay, there's loads of different ways they do it, but at the end of the day, they're looking for results. They're looking for results. They want somebody who can confidently say, yes, this product's good. Okay, which I can do if I like it. If I don't, then I won't. That's as simple as that. And I will say it. I'll say, yeah, that's no good, that's crap, I'm not doing it, yeah. And then send it back, or I'll keep it and say, yeah, guys, look at this, is brilliant, yeah. And then maybe maximise on it. So I never make on it. It's not what I'm aiming to do, yeah, because what you do is develop relationships with companies that way, okay. The biggest worry now is the climate globally, especially towards the American and European attitude towards China. Okay, there is always tensions. Whichever way you work it, there's always tensions, but it's starting to ratchet up. Now, I was watching Alex Cristoforo, I think his name is, or a guy in the Duran, and his other mate, Alex Mercurio, and they do the Duran, which they talk about world politics, or world politics, yeah, in general. And what they're doing is giving you an overview with a little bit of a bias against the US, because the US are quite aggressive. But it seems to be the way that if if things continue the way they are, we could be having troubles with China, which is going to damage the relationship that a lot of YouTubers have with Chinese producers. Yeah, Chinese, made in China. Well, in fact, even American companies like Snap-on, their gear's made in China, the tools are made in China or Taiwan. A lot of the chip production is made in that area rather than in the USA, okay? And this is concerning. This is very concerning, because this could not kill off my YouTube channel, but it will kill off possibly the stuff that I'm having offered to me to carry on doing YouTube videos on my other channel. Yeah, which, like I said before, if the automotive industry starts to struggle that much and declines that much, I will abandon that channel and I'll concentrate more on this, because it will be survival at the end of the day, won't it? The Apocalypse Chronicles. Yeah, we're going through the shit. I'm going through the shit. And it does seem to be, as I would say, ever decreasing circles, and it does seem to be that way now. Yeah, so we'll have to watch this space. It's really important. It's really important. So yeah, if you're going to do a YouTube channel, or you're doing a YouTube channel and you've got aims, you've got to be careful who you're selecting to supply your stuff. Yeah, you can do hit and runs. You can take stuff and do video reviews on it, and then leave it at that. But what you'll find, especially like with myself with this diagnostic equipment, if, for instance, like they did with Russia, completely cut them off from the world, that means the software updates and everything else that comes free with this kit is going to be gone. There won't be any support. You won't be able to get your warranties and things like that. That is crucial. So yeah, to me, that is global suicide, if you like, from the point of the aggressors. But then again, you know that it's 6 of one and half a dozen of another. Countries may do one thing and another one will react to it, and one will act the big boss and the policeman of the world, and the other one will front up against them. It's just the way geopolitics works. But it does affect us. It affects us in every single walk of life. Yeah. So anyway, if you are going to be doing a YouTube channel, or you are engaged in it, good luck with it. Good luck with it. But you've always got to be careful what you say, haven't you? Always. Yeah. Like I say, I don't pick sides. I don't anyway. I sit on the fence, and anybody says otherwise, that I should be one side or another, can fuck off, basically. Yeah. Because I don't want to get involved with the shit, really. I'm aware of it, and I have to comment on it sometimes, but it doesn't mean I have to pick up arms and go and fight for a country that I don't believe that that needs the support. You know? Anyway, I shall be seeing you in another video. Have a good weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Yeah, see you later.